Hi, listener. This is From Ideology to Unity, a spiritual journey where we let go of ego and ideological doctrine in favor of meaning, purpose, and unity as a whole. So, we may find ourselves being the seeker, essentially, the spiritual seeker. And we're on a journey. And the way we see it may be that we're the spiritual seeker. We're seeking the outcome of awakening, where we'll connect to Source and we'll be attuned with Source, and we'll no longer be in this separated egoic state. We'll be in joy, we'll be in peace, we'll be in love, and there'll be a new earth as well. Perhaps we awaken before that point, but there'll be a new earth where everything will be joyful, wonderful. And we're just going to keep on going with do the inner work and kind of almost like a hamster wheel of awakening. We're going to learn more about spirituality, get more spiritual practices on our belt, get habitually practice with that and meditation and all these things. And we're just going to keep going, acquiring more knowledge and just getting better at being spiritual. Right now, that might actually be going around it the completely reversed way. And I'm going to give credit to Aaron Abke for helping me and his mastermind course, so helping me realize this. But I guess since we're all one, I guess I can give credit for Source for that, which I'm on with. So what it is essentially, instead of looking at it as something we're seeking to achieve, this outcome, this place, so to speak, of awakening, which we're on a journey towards. And then one day it will happen, it'll be amazing and wonderful. We're like, oh yes, I finally got there. Instead, that's based on the idea, of separation, because it's the idea that you're disconnected from Source and that you need to connect to Source by going through these steps, right? But the truth is that we are already complete. We're not this incomplete person that completes itself through spiritual practice and eventually just awakens. We're already one with all that is. We're already one with Source. We're already complete. And we are under the illusion, some may call it maya, we're under the illusion and we're missing the mark, so to speak. We're under the illusion that we are incomplete, that we're not good enough. And we've got all these negative self-beliefs, especially primarily that we're incomplete. That's where the belief that we're not good enough comes from, because it causes this idea that we need to keep adding to what we are and what we know and what we do and what we achieve to be complete. And it's a never-ending hamster wheel of suffering. The suffering doesn't come from being incomplete per se. It comes from the illusion that we are. And that's our perception being off, right? We described it in a recent video as like, if you see a mirage, like the way you discover that it's not there due to a shift in perception, right? So yeah, what we need to do is realize, essentially, is keep on, like a mantra, I suppose, or something like that, repeating to ourselves that we're complete. But really feel into our sense of being complete, already as we are, and already that we're not like this separate being trying to find source, but rather source is the whole ocean, and we are just one wave in that ocean. And so we can't really be separate from that ocean. We are the ocean, and what we're experiencing as us is just one part of it that can't really be separated from it, right? In a sense, a wave is no less the sea than any other wave or the sea as a whole, right? So instead of trying to get and add to us to get to that awakening, what we do is we take away the bullshit that is in the way, or at least we clear the illusions by adjusting our perspective towards the truth of completeness and abundance as we are, right? So it's like a mirror. It's like that's got loads of dirt on it and you can't really get a good reflection of yourself very well. Wipe away the dirt, right? And the more we become aware, the more we make it clear to ourselves that we are complete, but it's with a mantra that we are complete, and that we are never really lacking unless we put ourselves under the illusion of being lacking. And even then, we're not truly lacking. We're just experiencing lack, right? So yeah, there's this, we at our core, we are complete, right? We are whole. And there's all these, yeah, like wiping away the mirror, or like a bulb. We're like a bulb or a light, but with all this darkness shrouded around it. And that darkness is illusion, right? A manifestation, we manifest that darkness around us through missing the mark, through the illusion. And that makes the light not shine out so much. But just clear away that gunk, essentially, like clearing away the mirror, and we shine forth our light naturally. That is the natural state. So, yeah, we need to reverse the whole mentality from a journey with a destination to rather a cleanup operation on ourselves. And that's not really a journey in the same sense. It's just realigning to the abundance and completeness and wholeness and infinity that we are and are fundamentally one with. Okay, so I think I'll leave it at that because yeah, I think I've got across what I wanted to get across there. Flip it on its head. You are not the seeker trying to get awakening. You are clearing up the illusion that gets in the way of experiencing the abundant completeness and the joy and the love that you are. All right. So without further ado, have a great day and bye for now.